Another season here in Cincinnati. If you had to describe your time so far with the Bengals, how would you describe it?
Man, I don't think I have a word to describe it, man. It's been amazing. Since I've been here, they embraced me since the first day I stepped in, and just took off from there. I just love being here. I love the city, love the fans, love my teammates, coaches, the owners, everybody.
How different is it from day one when you got traded here and found out you're going to be a Bengal to now?
It was a big difference, man. Just trying to learn the whole defense, learn people's name and stuff like that. That whole year was kind of like a little tippy-toeing a little bit, trying to fill my stuff, just fill out the whole building, everybody out, so I could just be me. In the second year, third year, going on my fourth year here now, I'm just being me, flying around, having fun with the guys, making jokes and stuff like that.
Is that something you try to impart to the younger guys? Like, hey, this is going to happen at some point. This is the way the league is. And I guess if you're a young guy and you think you got the world in your hand, you're probably not going to believe it, but it seems like it happens to everybody, right?
Yeah, man, I try to tell people that all the time to be patient. No matter the situation is, always stay focused, always be positive, and it always work out in your favor.
So you grew up small town North Carolina, you go to NC State, you get drafted to New York, and now you're in Cincinnati. I mean, I can't think of a bigger, I don't want to say culture shock, but culture shock than what you've come from. Yeah. Did it take you a minute to kind of adjust to life in the city versus life where you're from?
For sure. Like I'd never been to New York at the time. Coming from a small town. Then I went to Raleigh, a bigger city, but not as big as New York, right? It was definitely a culture shock, but I love the city. I love everything about it. I love the food. I love the traffic. Don't get me wrong. It's crazy, but I actually do love it. It's just everything about that place. It's amazing.
You love the traffic. Yeah. That's the first time anyone I've ever heard in my life say, I love the traffic.
You got to embrace it all, right? So if you're going to go to the city, you got to know it's going to be traffic, right? So you just got to embrace it. You can't just be mad and grumpy. It's going to just ruin your whole day. You just got to embrace it and go with the flow.
Does anything really get you down? You're always, every time I see you, kind of a go happy, go lucky kind of guy. Is that just kind of always your mentality?
Yeah, that's how I am. I'm a positive guy. I feel like it can be way worse. And that's how I look at the day. I always have my head up, no matter the situation. I'm always positive, man. And yeah, that's who I am as a person. I don't feel like I have a bad day. I think if something happens, it's an easy fix like that. All right, this happened. Okay, we can fix it right here. It ain't no big problem. Yeah, that's how I am.
Is that hard to do over the roller coaster of what is an NFL season, when sometimes things are going your way and sometimes they just don't?
Yeah, it for sure is. But then again, I look at real life. Some stuff happened to me last year where I'm down a little bit, but I got to pick myself up for my family, for my teammates and stuff like that. But it's definitely hard. But I learned a lot about when stuff like that. When stuff don't go your way, I learned a lot about myself, right? So just always having a positive outlook on things, and always always trying to be positive in any situation possible. I feel like it's going to take you a long way. Shoot, help you live longer too, probably, right? If we're always not so hard on ourselves, always down on ourselves. So that's why my energy is always up here. I'm always happy. Of course, I'm going to have bad days. I got teammates who pick me up. If you're good, I'm great. I'm not just good, I'm always great. So at the end of the day.
You can always find our stories here on YouTube, but go ahead and click subscribe to get notifications and stay in the know.